Welcome to See Me Knit's first video to help you out with your knitting. This is about this nifty little gadget I picked up at Rhinebeck, which you had to be there to see when we finally found it. Anyways, it's Clover brand. It's a yarn guide for your finger, handy for if you're doing single-handed Fair Isle, or in my case, I will be double knitting. I found double knitting when I used two hands. My left hand purling was much looser than my right hand's knitting, so I had to search for this gadget. When you set up your knitting, which of course I'm doing magic loop and my new gadget, so bear with me. You simply put the yarn through the guides. I like to separate them by the two here, keep them farthest apart for me, and snap it over like that. Whoops, so you can see, there we go. Set up your tension in your hand as you normally would, and you just slip this little gadget on your finger, whichever finger you work with. And I will show you what I'm doing here. If I can get this all coordinated. This probably isn't the best spot to show you at the beginning of my round. Anyways, when you double knit, your yarn has to travel with you both ways, both strands. So whether you're purling or you're knitting, we're going to knit and then move them both to the front to purl, and we're purling with the second color. So move them both to the back to knit, and then both to the front to purl with that color. And as you can see, using the guide on your finger keeps the yarn strands separated so they don't get all tangled up. Now you do notice here in the front, when I purl, I will show you here, the yarns twist around each other like this, and that's normal. You just come through it to pick for your purling color, and they are separated perfectly for knitting. This is one of my favorite things I've found for knitting gadgets. I did pick up two, so that in case one day when I'm working 4 yarns with both hands, don't know when that will happen, but just in case, I have two. There we go. We've got our little double knitting pattern going, my little snowflake here, and as you can see on the inside, the snowflake in the opposite colors.